here, and I'm back with another review. This time I have TFC Toys Project Prometheus Gumball, which is an homage to G1 Protectobot Streetwise. So yeah, he comes in this nice box with this nice artwork on the front. Window display box, nice artwork. Like I said, he's 15 and up. Same artwork on the side, Gumball. On the back, he got his 3 transformations. Product shot. Top, just Prometheus, Gumball, police badge. I like that. And warnings on the bottom. And that's it for the box. And off it goes into the Phantom Zone. And here is Gumball. As you can see, he is looking like the product shots, and he is an homage to the G1 Protectobot named Streetwise. Sorry, comparison. Little G1 Streetwise. And he does have some cues from the original Streetwise that look him in the face. The coloring on him is off. This is a dull, like IBM computer gray from back in the 80s. This is guys more just straight white. So. And here he is next to Classics Prime. And that's all the size pairs I got for right now. So yeah, he's a nice looking figure. I do like him, even though his shoulders are kind of huge above his head, which they could have done something about that. Keep it trimmed down some, like probably folded them over or something. Fold them back, have some kind of hinge that they can go back. I like that, but I mean, other than that, he looks good. I don't mind him being straight up. They're just up too far. But he does have good shoulder articulation though, so. Looking at him, detailing a little clear translucent parts for the light bar, and nice painted silver rims, minimum backpack, hollow legs. That sure drives those of you crazy who display your figures from the back. Yeah. So for articulation, let's go ahead and look at him. Head moves left and right. It does not go up and down, but it does go up and down because this hinge that is sitting on, his head sitting on. So up and down with, but it also exposes a little gap in his chest right there. So up and down. Arms do go around. Kind of blocked because of the backpack. Shoulders do go in. And can go up again at another hinge. He has 2 hinges on his shoulders. Right here and right there, so you can get all kinds of shoulder articulation, movement, whatever to get you going. Rotates at the upper bicep, bends the elbow and a nice ratchet. Hands do not rotate or articulate in any kind of way. They move a little bit through the transformation. Waist does rotate, goes forward the leg, bends at the knee. Nice tight joint, get a good size knee bend right there due to the transformation of the figure. Goes out on a nice ratchet. I wish this was ratchet. It's like it is on ratchet. It's like a soft ratchet, very soft ratchet. You can go back. His toes, they are on a ball joint, and also got this hinge right here, so you can get some kind of good articulation on that foot, and he can rock it since it's on the ball joint. And that is it for articulation. He does have light piping on the back. I don't know how well it's gonna come across, and you can see that. So yeah, has light piping, looks good. All About brand right there on his tummy. Issues I got with him, like I said, he got the top of his shoulders too damn high. One thing to be concerned about, his chest doesn't tab in. It holds in by friction. So I don't know, depending on what figure you have or how your figure is, this could be a problem. But mine is not really a problem. Doesn't move or anything like that. I don't accidentally bump into it and it gets moved out of position. It pretty much stays where it's at the whole entire time. So no issue with that. And I pretty much had no issues at all with the bot mode on this guy. I mean, there's no problem at all. And let's go ahead and transform him into robot, alt mode, car mode, police cruiser mode, what have you. Oh, before I get into that, let me go ahead and tell you what came in the package with him. Sorry about that. Got this third-party card, and it's not a thick plastic, it's just a regular paper card. And you got his specs on the back right here, TFC 2004. Picture, you got his instruction sheet, the same artwork, which is very nice. Like that, how that looks. But yeah, I got the instructions. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It doesn't really, there's not that much to it. I think they're pretty accurate for the most part. Yeah, no problem with the bot mode whatsoever. But leg and flip mode, we got a problem because you gotta add a part to it to transform into a for his leg mode, which is pretty much more of a nitpick. So let's go ahead and get started with the transformation. Let's go ahead and rotate his head. Head rotate it. Go ahead and flip this up. Flip this. And do one arm at a time. Flip that up. Go ahead and flip the hands in. Go ahead and push the arms in. And this gets kind of tricky, man. I don't know if there's some kind of trick to this or what, because some reason I cannot get this to push in. Like it's locked on something. I don't know. There you go. Push that arm in. Same thing the other side. Lift this up. Flip his hand in. Push this in and all the way. No problems with this arm for some reason. Weird. And might as well go ahead and bring this chest out like so. Go ahead and rotate this around and leave it like that for right now. Next, what we're going to do is backpack. Go ahead and grab this black portion right here, which is the engine of the vehicle, and raise it up. Let's get them arms out of the way. Raise it up. Bring these together. And these panels right here, they're going to come out. They're going to fall into the side. You can see it better from this angle. Come out and they fall into the side of the front of the vehicle. Go ahead and tab these two together. So, bring this down so it's covering up the front end of the vehicle. You're going to raise this up all the way. Next, what you're going to do, you're going to raise his shoulders up, and you got this hole right here, and you got a hole right there. These two holes are going to tab into these two tabs right here on the engine. So yeah, bring them up, and you're going to tab them in like that. Same thing other side. And while you're tabbing it in, there's also a tab right here, which you really don't got to pay attention to, because pretty much when you bring it up, it's going to go into it automatically. It's this tab right here. So there's one on the other side also. So get that tab and you just push it in. And it's kind of like tapping in the front end of the vehicle. Make sure you get it all massaged in there. You can go ahead and bring this down too. And you can maybe bring it apart a little bit so you get these tabs in here. This guy is very, very tabby. Kind of remind me of a Toy World Protectobot, of how tabby it is. Okay. Of course, I'm having problems on camera. I transformed this dude for months and no problems whatsoever. Come on. Sorry, it's not tabbing. Oh, duh. Make sure you get the head, robot head, all the way down. Supposed to flip down. Make sure you get, pretty much have it down like this for now. Have it all the way through around so it's out the way. Then you can tab in your stuff. That head gets in the way. So there. Alright. Next, what you're gonna do, rotate the lower half. Bam. And this is where it's gonna get a little bit tricky. Take his, oh, I'm sorry. He has heel spurs too, and they have him out. But as you can see, he can stand without the heel spurs too. So get the heel spurs out, go ahead and flip him in. Bring his feet down like that. And what you're gonna do, you're going to, well, before you rotate the legs down, go ahead and grab these panels right here, lift this up, and you're going to bring this down. And this whole panel right here is going to come up and fill this spot, like so. Same thing other side. Grab this panel, go ahead and pull it down. It's going to rotate on the hinge and bring this in like that. Next, you're going to do, you're going to bend his legs like so. It's about to get to the little pain in the butt part, because this guy tabs in very, very solid in robot and vehicle mode. And before you do go any further, I didn't go through all his accessories. Man, what's wrong with me? He also comes with this right here, which plugs in the back of his vehicle mode and takes it apart. It has his two guns, which puts a win to his hands. They peg it in, one peg in each hand. Pretty much simple pegged in weapon, nothing much to it. They take a good look at it. It has some good paint apps to it. Got the red and the silver right here. I like it, it's very good. I meant to put this in his hand. I don't know. I got too much in my mind right now. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, he comes with this right here. And like I said, it's a peg hole right here. You just peg it in, and the other peg just goes to this little groove right here. So it's attached to him in his vehicle mode, just like the G1 toy did. It also comes with combined mode foot, which I'm not a big fan of the foot. I mean, it has some good things for it, but yeah, I'll get to it when I talk about the foot mode. But you get this piece right here, and this piece right here is going to peg into right in between here. It's going to fill in the little gap of the foot. So you go ahead and peg it in, and it's going to fill the rest of the bumper out, I should say. So I can get it. There's no one way to put it in, so you gotta figure out how to get it in there. There you go. And tab this all together. Like I said, fills the rest of that bumper out. Now here comes the fun part. His body is also on the hinge, so it gives you a little bit of leeway to bring this down. So bring it down as far as it can without you breaking your figure. And then you're gonna fold his legs all the way in. The tricky part is getting this all tabbed in. What you gotta do, these tabs right here, these thick tabs at the bottom, right there and right there, they gotta go tab into right here. And it's kind of hard getting this in there because it's tight. It's a tight fit, very, very tight fit. And you feel like you're about to break your figure. So you get this tabbed up like this, get lined up like that, then you just try to rotate it. Make sure this is tabbed in over here. Rotate it forward. You gotta try to pull some panels away to make some space and whatnot. And you just tab these two sides right like that. Try to keep his roof up. Then you tab the roof in the side windows like that. And there you have him in his vehicle mode. And he does look nice, I must say. Should you massage all these other tabs and panels that might have came loose. So yeah. Very nice looking off mode. He rolls on plastic tires, but a loud noises on his table, but he rolls very well. Underside, you can see his crotch right there, his legs. The head is right there. Like I said, we had it like this before to get out the way, but you can push it forward a little bit to give it, conceal it. The combiner port is right there. You can see that underneath. But yeah, nice detailing to him. I massage everything together. Looks good. This PDNY is all kind of wrong. You got repo labels are our answer for that. There's a set out, but I want to hold off on getting mine. Nice light bar, translucent. Got some painted silver windshield wipers right there. Nice black windshield. Other windows are painted black, which is a good option if you don't have clear windows. Tail lights, side reflectors right there. Got gas cap right there. That's cool. Door handles nice and molded in. And you got the mirrors right here molded in. So man, this is a very impressive alt mode. I love it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. Transformation is a little kind of, but you know, other than that, it's great. And here he is with G1 self. Like I said before, the colors are all not accurate to this guy. He has a little star on the side, his vehicle mode and stuff like that. And I probably will do a Throwback Thursday of the Protectobots one of these Thursdays. So yeah, and they're both two-door police cars and everything, you know. So I think TFC did a good job doing an update to this classic design. Even though people complain about the color, I mean, it doesn't bother me one bit. So, and his nutsack comparison with classics smoke screen. So, yeah. So fits in well with the G1 cars or classics cars. Maybe a little bit bigger than smoke screen. I'm not really sure that's totally in scale, but it looks good together. They look good. Yeah, that's it for the vehicle mode. Also, let's go ahead and get him into the combiner leg mode, which is kind of straightforward, except for one little part. Is the same part that we put in to fill in the gap in the bumper. That is what is used to do the combined. It's connecting to the part combiner foot. So what we gotta do, we gotta rotate it around to reveal the hole, which the instructions say that you can just flip it around, but you just can't flip it around. You cannot. You got to untake it out and take it off and reposition it and flip it around yourself. So I tried to just split the legs apart, and it's not that easy. You can't just do that. So what you have to do is pretty much untransform the legs real quick to get that out, which is a pain in the butt because just taking this apart is a pain because you gotta untab all this stuff. Ugh. I mean, I understand why they did that, the tabbiness of it all, because it makes for a more solid combined foot, leg, whatever, shin. So yeah, you just untab it like that. Put some pressure on that, afraid something's gonna break. And once you got that done, go ahead and untab the legs real quick. Just pull this little piece off, flip it around. You want to flip it around so that this part doesn't move. So this part does not move at all. So you move back and forth, doesn't move. Cool. Then you tab the legs back together. And then you just go ahead and transform it back again. Let's see. I might have to. First time I got it on it pretty easy. This time might be a little bit harder. It's always a struggle for me getting this together. Something wants to fight me. like this panel right here. That's arms. They always get on my freaking nerves. Like they come out and for some reason it doesn't want to go all the way in. There it goes. Jeez, like that. Like some kind of sweet spot. Push it in. Okay. All right, let's do this again. It's scary. I know y'all at the edge of y'all seat. I don't want me to break my toy on camera. And there we go. What will Jay do? Will he break his toy on camera? Will he go into a rage or fit? Find out next episode. Building your toy. Alright, there you go. Get that tabbed up. And also, while we got this port exposed, the special feature I was telling you about, but this thing, you get the hole exposed, you flip this around, hole exposed, and you plug this into here. And there you have his G1 vehicle mode cannon car, if you choose to. I never really cared for that type of stuff. I thought it was kind of silly. So I'd rather them just shoot lasers up their headlights. That's my preference. But yeah, back to the foot mode. You got the combiner mode foot right here. And you just take this front bumper and you pull it out. And it untabs because it's on these hinges in here. You can see that or not. There you go. You got these hinges like so. Unhinge it and you bring the hinge back, the bumper back like that. Then you just plug it into this post. And then you have combined mode foot. And it's okay, it's kind of plain. I mean, you can do whatever you want with this right here. What I usually do, I just give it a little more flair to it. I just go ahead and split this apart, and angle these down like that, bring these like that, and give it a little bit more flair to it, or whatever. It's up to you how you want to do it. But yeah, it's kind of plain compared to all the other combined mode feet we've been getting from other combiners. There is absolutely no toe articulation whatsoever. It's flat. A block, that's it, nothing. I mean, it's painted nice. I like how it's painted and everything like that, but there's no articulation whatsoever. But the ankle joint right here, this has articulation in it. So let's put this in. And another thing, all you do is post this in. I'm not sure how this will make it stable, like doing it like that though. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd rather have something else that will lock it in place than just put into like a little post. But back to what I was saying, he has the little thing right here. It does give him leg rocking ability, and also it does go backwards like that, and it also goes forward. So it's on a little ratchet joint, and it gives him somewhat some articulation like that. I don't know. So I'm not totally into this combiner yet. I got this guy a couple months ago, and I wasn't sure I was gonna continue with the project because from what I saw online about the pictures, and there was no TFC. They are getting very bad and showing completed prototypes at least of their combiner. Man, if you want someone to go all in on your product and what you're selling, it would be best for you to just show like a resin prototype of how it's all going to combine together so we can get an idea, or some kind of artwork or something. Give us something. You know, it ain't got to be an actual physical product. It could be like a drawing of the schematic on how it's supposed to be. You don't give us anything. So we just jump in this joint blind, like we're going to hope for the best, you know. Pretty much that's how it's been going so far, especially the last two projects. Hercules, they show a great deal of the finished product before we got everything completed. They start trailing off with Uranos and their Predaking. Then now this, I'm like, and what I seen of their hotspot, I'm not really impressed with it, especially the combined mode torso. I really don't like that. So I'm been kind of hesitant on getting the next guy until I see more of what they are offering to us, because you know, there's too much money and there's too much other stuff coming out too. So yeah, man, for an individual figure, he is the bee's knees, except for those issues that's pointed out earlier. Vehicle mode is awesome. Has no problems whatsoever with vehicle mode. Combiner foot mode, it looks okay. I mean, I guess you really don't need no toe articulation. If you get like this, I mean, I guess it would help if you had toe articulation to get more articulation. Seems kind of lazy on their part for not doing that, but especially for how much these figures cost. But like I said, I mean, so far, that's what he was in combined mode. He was a car turned to a leg, pretty much. So like he did was this. That's all he did. Put the foot in right there. That was it. But yeah, I gotta see more for to go full all in on this project. But for this figure right here, I give him a pretty good rating. I give him I give him about an 8. I mean, he looks good. He has a few issues and stuff. The posability is there. Combined mode is not all there. I mean, I really can't say too much about combined mode because it hasn't really seen the whole thing combined, so I don't know how it's all going to work together. But I mean, I give him an 8. I mean, the only bad thing is about the robot mode. It's just robot mode. Some things don't really work for me. But he's a good standalone figure if you're not gonna go in for the whole set. But yeah, this has been Jay Jeter. Thank y'all. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me bring let me slide Uranos in here real quick so you can see a quick comparison of the combined mode foot and see how that's gonna stack up. So yeah, he's about the same. It's about the same height as Uranos. You can't see that. About the same height as a Uranos leg. I say. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We see more pictures and stuff come out, and we'll see. But TFC has been dropping off on their quality from what they had on the Hercules. But yeah, this has been Jay Jeter. I'm signing off. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.